Welcome to InTuneDeep Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of you who have still stayed subscribed. I am so sorry about the inconsistency, and it is my New Year's resolution to do better when it comes to readings and to be consistent and to heed the call of my spiritual journey to read tarot. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're looking for a personal reading, that information will be in the description box. But I had this channel message and I felt like I had to get it out. I had the cards in my hand. I started to shuffle, and here we are. This seems to be a no contact. This seems to be some sort of break in communication. Some sort of boundaries are set. Some sort of hurt has happened, and we're going to dive in. It seems like there was a very strong connection of some sort that was going on. You may have envision yourself being married to this person. Bottom of the deck, we have the wedding rings. It says union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love. It seemed like this was a long-term situation. It seemed like the two of you were devoted to one another. This person or you could have felt like you could do anything. I could be abundant with you. I have a positive mindset. I'm so motivated. This person could have felt that way from you, could have fed off your energy. Definitely the two of you felt like you were in love. You know, it felt like it was Cupid hit you both with an arrow. But there is some sort of hurt. Some sort of boundaries were set because of something that happened. Some sort of heartbreak of some sort. It could have been maybe one or both of you seeing the other person as being too self-indulgent. Even though self-indulgence is a very good thing, but maybe perhaps this came up because someone felt like it was a one-sided relationship. Maybe someone was putting in more effort than the other person. And so it caused some sort of discord. It caused someone to walk away from the love, walk away from things that no longer serve, walk away from hard times. But this caused a wound, caused big wounds, brung up wounds from possibly someone's childhood, someone's past. Someone felt extremely abandoned. And, you know, someone, or maybe this person is viewing you, the viewer, the intuitive ones, as a cold person, someone who doesn't really have much love in their heart, or it at least is coming off as that way. And of course, this is from their perspective. They feel as though, you know, you're leading with your rules and your principles and you're not leading with your heart. Maybe some of you have heard your partner say, you don't love me. But that, of course, that's not true. Some of that is manipulation tactics. And some of it is just, you know, someone putting themselves in a victimhood situation and they're not being accountable for their actions. The first energy that comes out is this person feels extremely abandoned by you. They feel abandoned. Why do they feel abandoned? They feel abandoned because, for one, they feel like you may have had some secrets of some sort. They may feel like, you know, you had secrets, and maybe you felt like they had secrets. And this is something that could have accrued over time. The secrecy vibe could have put them into a position that made them think a lot, and they didn't like the feeling. But it also could have been, for some people, or for some of you who are watching, it could have been a guilty conscience. It could have been, you know, if this is a career reading for some of you, this could be you being let go. Secrets happening, making people think, and someone ended up getting unlawfully or unrightfully fired. The Wheel of Fortune. Someone could have felt like, you know, this is the way my life always goes when it comes to me being dedicated. You know, maybe this is just a part of my journey. Maybe there's more to be explored. The Hangman comes into play, looking at things from a different perspective. But, you know, the people who are in place of things going awry definitely had a hand in things going sour, so to speak. And they ended up not with what they wished for or hoped for. Someone's in need of some deep healing. Someone felt like they had equal counterpart. Someone is now awakening to some of their actions. Why is the Judgment here? Not getting their way. You know, the manipulation tactics could have not worked. And karma, justice being served, you know, things coming to a close, things coming to an end. I know for us who are spiritual and believe that our astrological new year isn't until Aries season, there's still some endings happening in winter. There's still some endings and some things dying, some relationships, some ways of feeling. But this person ultimately views you as the Empress, someone who is abundant, someone who has a growth mindset, someone who can make the impossible possible. So much potential the Empress has. And you were a big deal, and I think that you were a blessing to this person. You were a divine gift, and they are now realizing that in your absence. The Hermit is here. I see this person possibly reflecting on some of the things. Now that the relationship is quiet right now, they are now able to reflect and see where things went wrong, or maybe taking some accountability. We have them thinking. The Queen of Swords energy, it's here twice. Maybe they're now thinking logically about things and not thinking about things from an emotional standpoint. We have the Eight of Cups. This walk away was a very difficult thing, and this person is now seeing why you walked away, and you also ripped up the rug of energy from them, and they feel that. They may not feel inspired right now. They may actually recognize you as their divine counterpart, soulmate. I feel like their emotions right now are kind of imbalanced with the King of Cups in reverse. They may actually be, you know, crying and in need of some serious healing, and possibly actually having some regrets for the first time. This may come to a surprise for some of you, because this is someone who pretty much had it coming. We have the Wheel of Fortune that showed up here in this spread twice. One in the clarifiers, one on the main spread. And this person may be actually understanding that they went wrong. Someone also could have drank too much, or taking the influence and taking the emotions from elsewhere and bringing them into this situation. And we have them feeling like, you know, maybe this is the worst thing that ever happened to them in their life. Maybe this person is a dramatic person and not taking responsibility, feeling extremely wounded, now being defensive and protective. And wanting to move forward in some sort of way. But they still feel like, you know, they don't know where you stand. You're still in this secretive energy. They haven't heard from you. You haven't heard from them. Maybe you're keeping your feelings from them if you are in contact with them. But it's killing them, so to speak. You know, it's really hard for them to really come to terms with this ending, if it's an ending, or with just this pause in communication. Let me get a spread of advice. What is the advice for the viewer? What is the advice, or what's to come? Oh, here we go. With all the fighting, I feel like, or even if it's silent fighting, it's just something that should calm down. You know, I think that it's a good idea to take some time and to really think. While you're going through your emotions with the King of Cups, while you're sitting there meditating on what actually happened, I think it's a good idea to kind of control what you can control. You know, maybe focus on your finances, focus on some of the projects that you haven't been able to. I think that, you know, for some of you out there, there is still some sort of potential when it comes to the relationship, but maybe it's time to kind of focus on you. It's kind of time to kind of be victorious when it comes to your own energy. You can control what you can do. Those who need to apologize, if you feel like you did something wrong in this scenario, maybe it's your turn to apologize, or maybe you're waiting for an apology. Maybe you might be waiting for a long time because maybe this person isn't an accountable person. But either way, life moves on. You will still be blessed and victorious. For some of you, there will be some endings. This may actually be your final straw. You may be, you know, about to get your confidence back, meditating and contemplating on your next move. You know, maybe some of you at some point may get married. This is just a pause when it comes to it. But I think overall, make sure that this is a relationship that is a two-way street. It has to be equal. It has to be balanced. And if it's not that, then you have to be truthful with yourself and manifest what you do want. What's important to you right now? Is it your finances? Is it your career? Or is it you, you know, possibly sacrificing too much when it comes to your relationships? But of course, that is your call. And if you need some help with trying to figure that out or needing some sort of advice, again, my information is in the description box if you're looking for a personal reading. And I wish you the best with this connection and this energy. If this is your story, some of it may resonate, maybe not every detail. But of course, use your intuition and discretion. I hope you all have a great day, and I am back. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate you. Hope all is well.